Chalukucha. Their peacock-embroidered clothing fitted with fabulous colored bird feathers, each color representing a class, the greatest of which was awarded to the chief. Purple. I felt heavy. I blinked. The world fell away. Darkness. Faint voice chanting in the distance. Just thinking, like, what's the first thing you pay attention to, right? It's like you're coming out of a dream, you're just waking up. What's, like, the first thing you're paying attention to? I'd say your bladder. I mean, that makes sense. So I guess that is kind of a physical feature, right? I'm like, what's more cognitively aware? The fact that you're awake or the feeling of your body? And I think that's like the middle where I'm like in between. But then I do the thing where I'm like, oh, should I treat this like, again, like maybe a sleep paralysis type of thing? Where it's like at first he thinks it's sleep paralysis because he can't move his body, but then he realizes that it's just because he's not in control of his body. Expand as if inflated, because he's like super fat now, right? It's like... Darkness. My body feels heavy, expanded as if inflated. Fingers are fat and round. My round torso is bulging and bobbing in the water of the pool I sat in. My hands... I want to keep doing this, actually, bobbing. And I want to keep using this repetition of... round, round. I want to use expanded here. Body feels expanded, heavy, expanded, as if inflated. My expanded fingers are fat and round. My round torso bulging and bobbing in the water. The pool I sat. My hands. Bulging hands, bobbing at my sides at 45 degrees. What do you think about that, Sean? Or anyone, I guess? Anyone else is out there? You know, I don't know. I never know. But you know, it is what it is.
Hello, I am Troll. I walked 12 million miles just to reach ya stream and type one message. Quote your mother, yo mom. Mission complete, shutting down beep.
Break out the thesaurus app so you get alternative words to pick from. I just mean like the repetition. Saying expanded and then repeating expanded, and then saying round and then repeating round, and then saying bulging and bobbing and repeating bulging and bobbing. And then adding in another
Do not
one.
drink water. Do not leave your feet.
Smokey. Alright, sync toke, bro. Let's go. Welcome, welcome, Smokey. How's it going? How are you today, good sir? Welcome to the stream. I was late today by 5 or 6 minutes because it took me forever to walk home. I got a 3-gram toke. Let's go, bro. Fucking destroy yourself bobbing like an apple on Halloween. Exactly, Sean. Maybe I should say that. I really want this to be like inside my head and make it sound like it's me, right? Because it's waking up in your own story is the trope. Are you going to say go or not, Smokey? It's your call. When? I appreciate the attempt, Smokey, yeah. Fuck that. Fuck that. Okay, what do you think about using that repetition in this sentence? It's something this will be the main structure of like the poetic nuance of this story. will be this type of repetition. So we've done this. This is the eating yourself story? Yes, Beezus, this is the eating yourself story. Welcome, welcome. How's it going, good sir? A weight clings to me as if I've been blown up like a balloon from the inside. I like that, Smokey. You felt it before, bro. You felt it before. Hell yeah, brother. Wow, did you use it? No way. Hell yeah, I used it, Smokey. I'm so smart. Hell yeah. Weight clings to me as if I've been blown up like a balloon from the inside. So it makes a reference to a balloon. And then I'm going to say my ballooned fingers are fat and round. I'm going to get rid of fat. I don't want to say fat. I just want to say my ballooned fingers are round. My round torso bulging and bobbing in the water like an apple at Halloween. Aw, shit, Beezus, you don't need ballooned if you call them round. It's Ram, I'm asking is if, how am I supposed to get addicted when I keep losing? True, Beezus. Ram, welcome, welcome. It's supposed to be a use of, like, poetic, whatever the word is, mnemonics. Link from balloon to fingers is a bit tenuous. Because it's like, I'm blown up like a balloon, so we're repeating balloon. So my ballooned fingers are round, my round torso bulging and bobbing, like an apple at Halloween. In the pool I sat. My bulging hands bobbing at the sides are at 45 degrees. The attention is pressure from your inside. Well, the entire idea is to explain that for some reason my body is fat now. So many viewers here, someday I will be forgotten. No, Smokey. There's no way I could ever forget you, bro. If you pretend you are the character, the focus is the inside pressure. Because the idea, Ram, is that I woke up in someone else's body. It's you wake up in your own story, and I woke up in this, like, 600-pound dude. So I'm absolutely not used to, like, the pressures of being fat. And it, like, pressing against me, right? So imagine wearing a fucking fat suit. But you didn't know it. You do the wildest stories, I like it. True, Smokey. You have to drag it to fingers with a transition sentence is all I'm saying. So something like... I'm thinking about like the idea of I have to make it so that people understand that he can't move. I don't know, I kind of like the flow of it. Got you on my third monitor? Hell yeah, Smokey. You better have me on all 3 of your fucking monitors, bro. My ballooned fingers are round, my round torso bulging in the water like an apple. Cool, keep going if you can think of anything. It's just what I noticed is all. And I'm just asking, do you think that like this repetitive nuance is nice? So I'm just asking for your guys' opinion. Because it's just basically this paragraph is described that, okay, I'm not in my own body anymore. So, like... but have something else here. Does that make sense? You're like a balloon, but heavier, as though I was filled with liquid iron. Cannot move at all. So it reverses it to focus on the weight. Then you can try to move your arms. The problem is at this point I can't see anything because my eyes are closed. So maybe I start with I can't open my eyes. Try to move my hands, and then my ballooned fingers are round. We just start with ballooned now, so maybe we can get rid of that. To be able to move your arms so you can maybe touch to feel their shape. Your POV is F'd. I also, because there's also another like voice, another mind inside the body. Like I'm inhabiting someone else's body, but their mind is also still there. So I'm just kind of the watcher. If you can't see his fingers, you can't describe them. Don't let your writer write. Yo, fool, let the character take control. Blessed, welcome, welcome. How's it going? What do you mean, give me back my music? Never. Why would I ever do that? I took it for a reason, blessed. Hey man, you suggested it. I thought it was great, so we're using it, right? That's just the way it goes. Typical internet-y. Yep. I'm too kind. It's true, blessed. See, this is where I have, like, absolutely no idea really and truly what the fuck I'm doing. This is why I'm horrible at, like, line editing and copy editing and stuff. Talk to my mom for 5 hours straight? Nice! There you go, blessed. Just describe yourself in bed. But I'm not in my own body, Ram. That's what I'm trying to say is, like... I talked to Scotty's mom for 10 minutes forward. Talked with your dick, Smokey. Imagine you're in a bodysuit. Naked in bed, drying from pouring 5 gallons of water on myself to cool off. Sure, but you're in the bed. Use the sense of feel and not sight because you can't see. Cause like, I'm imagining myself like this, with my arms outstretched because I'm so fat that my arms like get caught on my body when I try to like put them down. So I feel like my arms are just hanging. No, Ram, what I'm trying to say is the reason why I think I'm fat is because of the fact I can't put my arms down. That my arms are at like a 45-degree angle, and that's like resting position for them. Crucifix position? Not quite, but I mean if you're... But wouldn't another reason be something is weighing on you?
Ha ha ha, fat people will always blow my mind.
True, Smokey. That's morbidly obese. Yeah, no, he's like 600 pounds. It's first person. How does the POV know? Because, Ram, the whole point of this story is that I'm the character. So I'm writing the story, but I'm in the story. Right? Like, I woke up in my own story. So I woke up in this character's mind. Be lying in a hospital bed? It's cool, you'll get it after you finish the chapter. Mad? No way. Yeah, I know, right? Fucking ads.
Why, Wolf? Do you give your viewers ads you PUA of SHJIT?
Oh, first, before that, I have to say a voice in my head. Scotty, man, I need to start video editing. When will you be ready? Blessed, like, if you really want to, just take one of my old videos and re-edit one of my old videos. You want to do that? Take,
Welcome to a talk.
This one. Symphony. There, edit that one. It's only 6 minutes long. You can download past broadcasts from Twitch directly, can't you? I'm pretty sure you can, Beezus. I'm not sure. There might be a thing that says yes, you can't, like, you have to, like, opt into it, if you know what I mean. How does that sound? So how do you pay me? Will you write a check so I can frame it? Sure, Blessed. Sure. Like comparing this to this. Alright, alright. Another one had POV problems. This one is focused. Sounds good, sounds good. Awesome. So now we need the second part. Why is arc by arc B? No idea what you mean, Blessed. So now we need the character to actually do something. So the question here is, how do I make it seem like it's not my body? What do you think is better, sending my book arc by arc to a beta reader, sending them the whole thing? Use goal, obstacle, tactic, expectation, and deprioritize your writer thoughts. Person who can't move, what is your goal at this point? The goal is right here, is to take stock of my situation and, like, figure out what's going on. But it's like, it's not a voice in real life, it's a voice in his head, right? So it's like, I hear the voices, or the voice in my head, right? Thinking critically, Ram, and saying, how do I, because at first I think it's sleep paralysis, but then there's something off about it with this voice in my head that's like speaking to me. And then I kind of want to start to feel my body as he inhales. So that this sharp, stiff, deep inhale, something off about it is not a concrete obstacle. Yeah, because your tactic isn't good enough. But not criticize people? Blessed, you're allowed to criticize people. It's how you do it, though. Well, then the goal is to move, and I find out that I can't move, right? Conversing with the voice in my head. That would be the next step, right? And then the conflict to that is that we don't understand each other. It's simpler to let your mouth move do it. Either you talk and can't speak, or you think it and someone responds. So it's like, I want it to say that, like, I project my voice, so his voice stops, and then it begins in a, like a, you know, before he's like talking, but now he's singing. So it's kind of a response to me, right? My mouth muscle doesn't respond to me. What do you mean what the fuck is happening, Blessed? We're editing the story to make it better. This is the editing process. Something like that? Well, yeah, because Beezus... How much of the story have you gone through so far? This is the very beginning of the story. But we finished writing it. We just need to edit it now. I know, Ram, and I'm asking, does that fall within the parameters? Because I don't know what I'm doing. Just gonna swap my colors so you stop mixing me up. With Blessed? I know it's not fair, right, guys? I read in color, I'm sorry. Beezus, you not being that color is gonna be so weird. I don't want to overwhelm your style with my own. But you're helping me edit, Rem. That's really important. It's orange to me and I'm purple. Yet on the screen, you guys are the same color up there. You're also the same color in the chat. Cerrito, night, good sir. Did you see the post on my Discord, good sir? It's wrong because it doesn't reflect the idea that you're talking. You aren't talking. Like that? What did you post on the Discord there, Rick? Where did you post and what did you post, good sir? Night, technically morning, 1:30 a.m. Will ever need to sleep in 15 minutes. Can you see how that's a better sentence? Yes, I can, Ram. Is this you, Rick? Scott becomes famous, my $1 check will be priceless. True, blessed. True. Beezus. Damn it, now I'm gonna call you Francis, Beezus. Is this you? Just repost it. Repost it, Rick. I'm the pink-haired gal. Sure thing, Rick. Scotty, do you have a favorite video editor? I've always used Filmora, but I'm going to be getting CapCut once my Filmora subscription runs out, because I think CapCut's better. I'm going to try it out at least. Edit your post to say I'm Rick. I mean a person's style. Oh, no. Just something that's like simple but flashy, right? Something that grabs your attention, but it's like not something that's like super complicated. Elegant. Pickle Rick. I don't know, a good thing to do, Blessed, if you want to do some research on it, is go look at the other videos in the short story category for, like, narratives for YouTube videos. And see that, like, all the B-roll and the way that people edit their stories together for, like, the top, like, let's say 5 or 6 main things, like, story YouTube channels. That's basically what I do. Like, the top probably 150 channels are all horror, though. If you want to pop off on Don't Stop Writing for Too Long. Thanks, Scotty. No worries. I hate horror. Dark, twisted, and fucked up is what people love. The more real, the better. Be hard to go back to Viewpoint. Boy, what's your username from? Ram? You forgot the goal was to communicate to the voice. Where's Muffin and Callie? I don't know. Maybe they'll show up at some point in time. I didn't forget it, Ram. I just... This is what happens next, right? And then I'm gonna be like, okay, well, do you understand me? Right? This is just his reaction from basically me trying to interact. Because in the story context, the character is like, oh my god, I'm worthy. The spirits of the ancestors have entered me. There's an expectation of the character of disappointment. But how is it disappointing when I find out that it's singing to me? If I had an exceptional video, send me your hairbrush so I can make a clone of you. So, the reaction to the character is, oh, he heard me. Because he stopped, and then he changed the way that he was acting immediately after I said something. It's what you need to add to fulfill this paragraph. Okay. Terrible people have limited my life too much. Now, this is where it comes in. Should I say I or we? Because as me, as the character, I'm like, oh, well, he stopped what he was doing, but changed to like a chant. So it's like I said, hey, is there someone there? He should have said, oh, hey, I'm here. But he did something different, as if like there was some sort of reaction. It's so hard to do. It's so hard for me to do. I don't remember anything that I say. This is why I wanted to use text to speak for using dialogue and stuff like that. Because it's like... oh, the voice understands me. But it doesn't understand me, right? It's just, we can hear each other. So it's like... the voice can hear me. Whether it understands or not. Whether it understands or not, though. 5 hours of talking. Don't speak as you're right. Speak first, then write. Singing to me, the voice can hear me, whether it understands or not, though. Could not guess. Scotty, should I send you a gift basket? Oi. Sure. Whatever you want to do there, Blessed. Sounds off because you aren't using your own voice. It was singing to me. Hey, Cute Muffin, how's it going, brother? Welcome, welcome. I'm getting a Class A on writing POV from Ram. I like your honest reaction. I'd say something like a beautiful, like in Class A, I thought weed was legal. Nice, Levi, nice. Stop fucking singing. Speak English, asshole.
Do not drink water. Do not leave your seat. Do not move your feet. Do not stretch. Do not go to the bathroom. Have another toke.
But that's not how I would respond. What is internet ID? Either you didn't sleep past night, or you haven't toked in hours. Or none too many. But I'm like fascinated by the fact that it's singing to me. And that I'd managed to change its behavior. That's an example of my voice. Then be fascinated. Fuck if I know. That couldn't be right. That's Charlock's Ixiom. Charlocks. So I'm just saying it in my head. This is a great set of sentences. Okay. Speaking and writing facilitates more natural conversation. Okay, okay. See, I'm learning this. I'm still streaming, by the way. Just trying a cut I've been putting off for a month. No blessed. Ads. Flat. So double A. I like the way you think, Muffin. F. Damn, that's a fatty. You got a fatty chest there, Muffin. Portion of my heart for Scotty is shriveling due to neglect. Well, it was during ads, blessed. I'm sorry I can neglect all of you at the same time. That's the Charlock's Ixiom, the Ballad of the Fright Over Storm from the Charlie Kucha. I'd really get to talk with my mom, and my heart is looking to sponge love. Yes, Blessed, you already said that earlier. You already said that. Okay. It's something along the lines I base that off of Number of the Beast. That if you're saying I'm neglecting you, Blessed, because I didn't read your message about it, and the fact that I asked you about it and you never responded makes me feel like I'm being neglected. Because you told me something, I asked you about it, and then you never went into detail. You just ignored me. So fuck you. You're the one who's neglectful, bitch. Don't turn this around on me. Well, that's your fault, not mine, right? I don't have, you know, how am I supposed to know that you didn't hear me and weren't ignoring me? Goes both ways! Oh, benefit of the doubt? You've used all of your benefit of the doubt. So my nails fucked. Alright. Dinner's getting cooked, but something's getting burnt on the element and it smells like a sweaty old man who does 3 packs a day. You are my science teacher. True. How about this angry Scotty whom you spoke of last night? I don't know. The temper? So, like, I based this song. It's him. Of meditation. I base this hymn on Number of the Beast guitar solo. have a shower and get back to it. See you when I raid, or you do a stream as short as you did, and I have to raid someone else. Yeah, yesterday was fucked, man. I was pretty drunk. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I was just saying, bases him on the Number of the Beast guitar solo. It's meant for situations of deep meditation for inner self-reflection. It's meant for meditation to help with self-reflection. And we've already mentioned in the very beginning the Chalakucha. So this is like, you know, oh shit. This is them. So then... Okay, so that's it then? We're good? I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. So we can move on now? Now I'm like, have you ever, you know that midway point between sneezing and like not being able to sneeze? Well, this was sneezing at the maximum, except I could not sneeze. Wouldn't allow it. Whatever this guy was doing, man, he was holding his own. The control he has over his body is insane. Not getting the sneeze out is heartbreaking. And he's like, "Stairs! Stairs!" And he's just like, "Nope." And like that's kind of why I want to set it up with is meant for meditation and self-reflection. So it's kind of he's in this meditative state where he's looking inwardly, and he's not really paying attention to his actual body, right? Whereas I'm there feeling the extent of it, but having no control over it. Okay, I guess this is where we just have to go with it, guys, and we have to try and see if it'll work. Half the time it doesn't fucking work. Do some settings here. looks like it's that. I need to reset. Where is it the same button? Hold on. Does this still work? Okay, no, it is still good. You gonna work? So we kind of have this problem where it does it up there, but then it won't, like, post it on the paper. I don't know how to get it to go on there. I don't know if it just takes, like, a little bit of time before it starts to. I was hoping maybe it just might have been a notepad thing, but apparently not. Even giving it like a little bit of time to like do its thing. It's like, what is the natural reaction to the voice singing your own solo? Hey, it worked. And then we can just turn it off like that. Excitement that my mind could bring it to life. That's fascinating that my mind could bring such an imagining to life. Don't use TTS? You mean speech to text? I don't remember what I say, and as soon as I say it's out of my mind. Sometimes you need to string multiple sentences together. Well, yeah, this is just like the very first editing process, right? So we're just trying to get a feel for taking this draft and actually like making it into a real story, right? Because the draft is just the events just kind of placed down and done. So how my mind can recreate this beyond me. Start talking to yourself? As if I hear it in my head and I'm like, whoa man, what's going on here? What's going on here? Hey, I know that. That's the Charlock's Ixiom. The Ballad of Fright over Storm. Where the village elder gets struck by lightning. Yes, I watch Farscape, Sean. I fucking love Farscape. So instead of even saying like I based it or anything like that, you can just like straight up just like go back to this then. That it was singing to me. Um... The episode where it turns out the dude they met is a woman and the woman of that world all look like men, and that popped into my head again. So do the men look like women? It's hard at first, but your prose is a lot cleaner this way. Okay. It was singing to me. The words are unrecognizable, but the tune itself... After listening to a couple of beats, yeah, no, that's Chalcom's Ixion. That's the, It's like a preparing for final rites. Like, preparing yourself for the end. It's a ritualistic practice in order to avert the mind from the feeling of the body. Kind of figured out that the men who would have the breasts would be affected by the women's hormones to activate their breasts in order to nurse their children, while the actual father would be affected, though. So it would instantly confirm if there was doubt about the paternity, who the father is. Paternity. But the paternity, who the father is. True. GPB, yo, 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 bro, how's it going? Welcome, welcome, good sir. You're taking lessons from Ram on how to construct our voice, essentially. But I'm not good at, as soon as I get it out, following it up. Singing to me. After a few song beats, listening to a few beats, I recognize it to be the Ixiom. The melody was a ritual song played at funerals. Final farewell to the soul. Shit, was I dead? That's in my voice. Do yours. Singing to me after a few song beats. The image became clear. The Chalcom, or the Charlock Ixion. Imagine you're talking to a viewer. guys, I swear, okay, it was singing to me, guys. Like, it was singing, and then I was like, yo, that's the Ixiom. That's the Ixiom. I recognize that. Yup, that's definitely the Ixiom. That's the Ixiom. I recognize that. I wrote that shit to be played at funerals. Wait, was I dead? See how this works? Yeah, Ram. If it sounds like writing, throw it away. If it sounds like storytelling near a campfire, keep that shit. Okay, Ram. It was singing to me, my own song. I don't remember what my original response was. You literally wrote it up top? Yeah, but it just doesn't feel right. That's the Ixiom, I recognize that. I just don't like that. Feels like good storytelling. I listened to the beats and began to hum along. This was the Ixiom. Feels like the character is in the story. The character in the story is a person. Wait, I know that song. I wrote that song. That's the Ixiom. Something like that, Sean. Hmm. Song is sung at funerals. Living funerals! Singing to me. Don't edit your own words. Part of this technique is that you can't edit what you respond verbally. Well, then shouldn't I be using speech to text? That's what I don't understand. Why'd you say to turn the speech to text off if that's like the best way to do it? If it's just not working. You can't sing multiple sentences, string multiple sentences together. We always go back and edit it. At least it gives it on paper in front of me. Something to work with. You need to practice your memory somehow. That's a good one. That's a good one, Ram. That's a really good one. Welcome, welcome, Callie. SST is a great note-taking method, not for dictating the story itself. You can record yourself talking to replay later, too. Speech to text. Just to do it, I'll remember some of it for you. How's it going today, Callie, by the way? How are you? I am being taught by Ram how to do this POV. Now do the technique already. It was singing to me. A few beats in, I caught on. This was the Charlock Ixiom. Tale of self-detachment. Speak then type what you said. I can't do that! It's like composing a song. First you must play the tune, then you can write it down, measure by measure. Okay. So a few beats in. So like it was singing to me. A few beats in, I recognize this. It's the Ixiom. It's the Charlock Ixiom. sung in the moments of a ritualistic end. I've never been good with words when it comes to songs, but that beat, I know that. That's the that's the Charlock Ixiom. Chalukucha use it as a final rite. Fuck if I know. Sung to me, I may not know. I've never been good with words, but that beat is the Charlock Ixiom. Never been good with lyrics, but this Charlock Ixiom. It is sung as a final rite for the Chalukucha. It's sung as the final rite of a chieftain of a chieftain. It's sung as a final rite for or by. Sung as a final rite by the Chalukucha chieftain. Should I just get rid of this? And just say this is... That's where I invented the technique from. To bed at 6 a.m. and woke up at 8 p.m. and I'm still tired. Seriously, what the fuck? Hybrid Ninja, hey, how's it going? What's up? We're trying to put our voice into this story, and it's going very slowly, but I think that's how progress is made. Correct? You singing to me. I've never been good with lyrics, but this is the Charlock Ixiom. It's sung as a final rite by the Chalukucha chieftain. Yes, that is correct. True. But yeah, man, how has your day been going? We got 5 days to finish this story before the contest. Doesn't that sound weird to you? It was singing to me. I've never been good with lyrics, but this is the Charlock Ixiom, sung in final rite by the Chalukucha chieftain. Unnatural? Not voicey. Oh man, this is brutal. Use what you speak. Don't change what you speak. Callie, I'm trying to please. Ram is trying to teach me to put my voice into the story. Hello, is there someone there? My jaw refuses to move, my muscles not my own. I project my voice into my head. The strange voice stops. It begins again with a low, elongated E, followed by several indistinct sounds. It was singing to me. Trying to get him to say the sentence, then write it, not say half the sentence first. And I keep telling Ram that every time I say the sentence, I forget it, Callie. So we've been going around in circles for like an hour. To give you, but you don't like it. I'm sorry, Ram. The fourth one will be the good, okay? We just gotta keep going. We just gotta keep persevering and find that perfect combination. Because this is like really, really important. Think you have an idea of how prose should sound like? And then all of a sudden I have no fucking idea. And it's very archaic. It's because I like to write abstractly. I don't know, man. It's just the way that I like to do things. Isn't that my voice? Isn't that my power? Or has my strength this entire time been my weakness? You can also respond archaically. Who's singing to me? That was it. Forsooth was my song I heard before me. And say, oh, that's it. That's the Chalcum. That's the Charlotte. Have you ever wondered what people saw back then in BC? I mean, like, can I ask you a question? Yeah, go ahead, Hybrid Ninja. Are you talking about, like, paintings like... I created this dirges ages ago to commemorate a chieftain's passing. Really think all the Greeks saw lightning and just thought of Zeus? Feel like there is more to Zeus than just him being an explanation for lightning. This voice be related to Chief Cuckoo somehow? Take a small break and read a song I wrote. Was the tribe somehow angry at me and have now absconded me? Perish the thought, they were a kind people, it had to be something else. Our world is a history. Indeed, it is, Hybrid Ninja. But yeah, I think as of now we will never know what ancient people really saw. Indeed. But now, Ram, I want to get good at this. And it's like, I can't find my voice with this. And I think I need to.
This basic bitch stupid streamer can't even get his camera right? Fuck freeze frames. Oh, there it goes, that's the face only mother can love.
Multiple decisions appear. The writer won't choose. It was singing to me. Those vacant words meant nothing, but that tune. Was the Charlock Ixiom. I envisioned it would be played at rites of succession, nearing the end. The more you stay on a line, the less pure it becomes. Yeah, I kind of figured that, Ram. We're entering dangerous territory. Test, test. Trick is to write the line immediately and do it perfectly. I think it's gonna take a sec for it to work. Still don't know what we're doing. I'm trying to put my voice into the story, Callie, so it's like me actually saying this. So it's like, what would my response be if I heard another voice in my head singing to me my own song? You stop like this, it sounds guttural. It was singing to me. You'll usually write and think at the same time. The trick is to think and then write, so your sentences flow better.
Have you tried thinking?
Wait, Levi. What's thinking? Wait, guys. Am I missing something? It was singing to me. That beat was the Charlock Ixiom. No, this is why I don't usually use it. It's like it worked before, but I don't know if it's a time that it takes. Just says working on it. I'm working on you, bitch. Let's go. It was singing to me, so it obviously heard my voice. But that beat, is that the Charlock Ixiom? That's a final rites ritual for the Chalakucha. Oh man, I don't fucking know. Can't you just write that? The problem is it's not. It's the ritual. It's the ritual part of it. It's not the first part. It's the second part. It's what the song is. That's what I'm struggling with. How do I say what the song is? Listen, it was singing to me. I don't remember what I said, Ralph. Something about rituals and yeah. Like, I think I remember, like, the second part where I was like, yeah, this is the Charlock Ixiom ritual used by the Chalukucha in their final rites. Okay, I'm just going with this one, guys. I'm just going with this one. It was singing to me. This song, I recognize it. It's used by Chalachuca. It's exactly what you said. Don't think, just right. Fucking nose hairs, man. Itching up a fucking storm. Don't edit your own verbal prose. This is natural already. Song, I recognize it. This was the Charlock Ixiom used by the Chalukucha as their final rites. Don't copy. Well, what am I supposed to do? Wait, wait, what? What am I supposed to do then? The song, I recognize it. That was the... Use your fingers? What? Well, what? Foresters have more. You mean short-term memory, man? I have good long-term memory. I don't have good short-term memory. All right. Now verbally respond to that. Singing to me this song, I recognize it. This was the Charlock Ixiom. It's used by the Chalukucha as their final rites. Now we know Atox isn't a theater kid. That's why I wasn't. That's why I went into film behind the camera. I can't do this kind of shit. Actors make good writers. I mean, yeah, sure. I just don't know about this. I don't know about this, Ram. I just don't feel comfortable with this, man. I don't know how to respond. This is what I'm really bad at. Because this feels like this is dialogue, and I'm fucking terrible at dialogue. If he's singing this song, he has to be a chieftain. If he was singing this song, he had to be a chieftain. There you go. If he's singing this voice must belong to a chieftain. Who is the fluffer? Who's the fluffer? I don't know what fluffer you mean, blessed. Song. This voice must belong to a chieftain. Let's try to keep acting the lines. Shouldn't this be the next part now then? Because then this would lead into this. Nostrils steal your memories. I'm trying! This voice must belong to a chieftain. If this voice belongs to a chieftain, then my imagination is pretty damn good at bringing things to life. It's used by the Chalukucha as their final rites. If he's singing this song, this voice must belong to a chieftain. I never actually really created a language, so communicating is not gonna be easy. But if I didn't create a language, then isn't it kind of odd that they can speak? Is my imagination just filling in the gaps? I mean, that's... You've lost the thread. Fucking goddamn it. Hello, is there someone there? My jaw refuses to move, my muscles, not my own. I project my voice into my head. The strange voice stops. It begins again, the low, elongated E, followed by several indistinct sounds. It was singing to me, this song. I recognize it. This was the Charlock Ixiom. It's used by the Chalukucha as their final rites. If he's singing this song, this voice must belong to a chieftain. If he's singing this song, then the Garlock is about to begin. If I had control over my own heart, it would be beating in my ears. The second I get into character, I absolutely forget everything. If you sing this song, then the girl, it's not the girl, well, I guess it's the Garlock. I fucking don't know. I made the name up. My heart starts pounding. Except my heart can't start pounding because I don't have control over it. But it's like my mind... Just write it? Alright. If he's singing this song, then the Garlock must be about to begin. Let's just call it the Charlock, and we'll just say the Charlock is the name of the ritual that you eat everyone. Or everyone eats you. Good friend you are, way true, Ram. Helping me get through this. If this wins a competition, Ram, I'm gonna beat you up for not entering the competition with your own fucking story. Singing the song, then the Charlock must be about to begin. Heart starts pounding. I'd pay to see that. He's singing this song, the Charlock must be about to begin. My heart starts pounding. taught this to other people. Well, I'm glad, Ram. You put up with the patience that you have to fucking teach me shit. I'm the slowest motherfucker. Yeah, no, I'm fucking, I'm terrible at this shit. I'm so bad, and I'm purposefully not toked to try and make it better. It's not making it better. You fucking work now, bitch? Yay! It's working! You're doing fine when you lock in. Okay, we're gonna lock in. We're gonna use the speech to text. Hello, is there someone there? My jaw refuses to move. My muscles, not their own. I project my voice into my head. The strange voice stops. It begins again with a low, elongated E, followed by several indistinct sounds. It was singing to me, this song. I recognize it. This is the Charlock Ixiom. It's used by the Chalukucha as their final rites. If he's singing this song, this voice must belong to a chieftain. If he's singing this song, then the Charlock must be about to begin. My heart starts pounding. I never truly created a language, so communicating with them is not going to be easy. Maybe humming the song along back will work. I begin to hum along with him, and after several seconds, the voice stops, but I continue to hum. Once I stop humming, the silence echoes in our minds. And then he opens his eyes. I don't know, how was that? You have to be able to judge yourself. I mean, the words are wrong. I said the wrong words. You don't like it? Delete it. Start all over. Don't edit. I'm not editing, I'm adding the periods where they should be, because it doesn't do... I turned punctuation off so it wouldn't... Because when I stutter, then it does periods. I'm waiting for someone to use a seat belt and pantomime locking in. Click! Should be able to judge it as you spoke it. To home hum. It should feel off. Never, like when you spoke Chalukucha, that word is too long. Chalukucha. The Chalukucha. You stumble, you know it's the wrong word. No, this is a stupid word that I made up that I'm sticking with. Because I think it sounds cool. The Chulacucha. Chulacucha, bro. Chulacucha. Just use Kucha. Easier to remember. Kucha. We should call it the car lock. Okay, the Kucha. But he's not supposed to open his eyes. It's supposed to do this. He's not supposed to open his eyes. He's supposed to take a deep breath. So it should just end there. Silence echoes in our minds. And then even as my lungs emptied and readied, a deep, sharp, stiff inhale, the aroma melting my stomach. Rich spices, peppers, flowers embedded in smoke filled me. Oh, we're in an ad break. Fuck it, I'm taking a toke, guys. This is brutal. We're gonna find out if toking is better or, you know, worse. So does this make sense, Ram, that it's like now we've established communication in some route? And it's like my original language doesn't work with his, but we can use, you know, my understanding of what the Kucha are and help with the next couple of, you know, whatever's gonna happen. Stop hunting. Silence echoes in our minds. Now I'm like, should I have like one more sentence there? I feel like this is just... Beezus, it's not good. It's not fucking good at all. Oh my god. I don't know how to transition. How do I move on? How do I get to the next spot? Because the next thing is like... The anchor is pounding. Never try to go to the next spot. what realistically happens. Well, what are you leading into? I'm leading into the sneeze. Him taking a large, deep breath. I'm not sure what your plan is. My plan or Ram's plan? If your heart is pounding, what does that mean? But it's like my heart can't be pounding. That's the biggest problem. When you said that, I actually thought you were sneezing in real life. Oh no. We are the character. I don't know, Ram. Cause I'm like, at this point, like, pretend like you are in that moment and you think the jar lock is about to begin. He wouldn't think like that. He's thinking about getting eaten.
Cute Muffin to raid
Oh
my
shit,
stream with
Muffin!
one
Welcome,
viewers.
welcome, thank you for the
Welcome
raid,
raiders
bro!
to the stream.
You're back, dude.
You heard him, I'll pick you up at 5. Be outside. I don't want to have to talk to your mom.
Well, I will be there.
I don't know what he's thinking right now. But if I was him, I would consider me the Great Spirit having joined with his physical body to help him through the most difficult trial of being a chieftain. Your problem is that you're trying to achieve story objectives rather than responding to the events that's happening. He heard the song is the funeral rite. His head pounds. His heart pounds. What does it pound? Why? Delete sentences you aren't gonna use. So that's about stereo soundtracks, is when one of your earbuds got ripped off your headset and you only hear one side of the song. Yup, true, Sean. I think the never paragraph, it doesn't make sense. Start from those last few sentences. Feel the moment. If he's singing this song, then the car lock must be about to begin. Dreamy Bloody, how you watch two Twitch at the same time? I'm awesome, Ram. Oh my god. This was the Karlach Ixiom. It's used by the Kucha as their final rites. If he's singing this song, this voice must belong to a chieftain. If he's singing this song, then the Karlach must be about to begin. My heart starts pounding. If this isn't my body, will I be able to feel pain? This guy is in another chat. How do I know this? I hacked his PC. There you go. My head starts pounding, or would if it was my heart. Am I the dead chieftain? Well, all I can think about right now is, like, I know they're gonna start cutting my body up. I think it's definitely a good idea for you to write in a process that's uncomfortable for you sometimes. I forced myself to write a chapter in 3 different perspectives as practice the other day. Yeah, Jesus, I agree with that. Say that. Skipping some of your brain process. They're gonna cut up my body. This, my panic rises, my heart should be racing. It's a great sentence. Okay, what if I say... Okay. If he's singing this song, this voice must belong to a chieftain. If he's singing this song, then the Karlach must be about to begin. My heart starts pounding. I'm so bad at this! Sorry about that later. The story goes where it goes. It wouldn't, though. You aren't in control of the body. You're only a sensor observer. Need to start talking, that's why I don't recommend the TTS. As panicked as I am, my heart should be racing, but the heart of this body plods on steadily as if nothing was wrong. To be able to speak and dismiss bad performances. This was Karlach Ixiom. It's used by the Kucha in their final rites. If he's singing this song, this voice must belong to a chieftain. If he's singing this song, then the Karlach must be about to begin. My heart starts pounding. I try to run away, but my body doesn't move. I know what's gonna happen. They're gonna start cutting me up. One piece at a time. One piece for one villager. Okay. I'm filling the blanks. Okay. How the hell did I start it? I have no idea how I started the sentence. Oh, right, I was trying to escape. Right. And cut me up and feed me to every villager. Whoa, is someone there? My jaw refuses to move, my muscles, not my own. I project my voice into my head. The strange voice stops. It begins again with a low, elongated E, followed by several indistinct sounds. It was singing to me, this song. I recognize it. This is the Karlach Ixiom. It's used by the Kucha as their final rites. If he's singing this song, this voice must belong to a chieftain. If he's singing this song, then the Karlach must be about to begin. My heart starts pounding. I tried to run away, to move my body, but I can't. I know what they do during the Karlach. They're gonna cut me up and feed me to every villager. I like it! I'm just, like... Okay, now we're building anticipation, right? That's my problem. I have no idea, Ram. What, viewers? If it's not good, don't use this style. I don't know. That's my biggest problem, Ram. I don't know. I'm not a good judge. I have terrible taste. I gotta get out of here! I gotta get out of here! I gotta get out of here! What was the recent book you've read? Viewers? Choke? Callie's book? Butterflies with Vertigo? Jesus, read that last paragraph. And then compare it to this one. Other than the weird start. So what do you think of this then, Ram? Sounds like writing. It's floaty. Doesn't link to the plot. I don't know what I feel a weight against my body as if I inflated means. Whereas one on the left is action, response, action, response. Both of them are too fragmented, but the left one flows a bit more cohesively in my opinion. There we go. Okay. Okay, so I'm thinking about this in just the way of like, Doc, I don't want to tell you. Part of this technique allows you to judge your prose better. The left one makes me understand what's going on, when the right one feels like a pseudo-intellectual poem. Really like the elongated E part. I thought that was a nice little specific touch. You get the, like... You know, something like that. That's pretty much what I'm envisioning. You will do anything to get out of writing. Keep going. It's because I have a direction that I'm trying to go with the story. But I don't know how to connect that to this. Fuck the writer in you. Get out! Don't connect, just respond. Okay, they're gonna cut me up and feed me to every villager. Well, this isn't very good, is it? Goal, obstacle, tactic, expectation. Well, we're using goal, conflict, disaster. And then reaction, dilemma, decision. I know scene sequel by heart. No book uses that stuff. Alright, Ram. This whole story's hinging on you then, I guess. This is where I'm like, I feel like I should have already, like, this is the problem is, Ram, I feel like I've already written, you're a very structural writer. Have you always written this way? Yes. I always know exactly where I'm headed, and I have I've written in scene sequel too, and I outline. I'm just not, like, my problem is I have to visualize it. I can't visualize this. But Ram, you've seen the... Okay, Jesus, you can attest to this. My in the moment is like so fucked up. No one's ever gonna get that shit. So, like, I'm trying to censor myself away from that. He only writes in the moment when he's writing smut for some reason. Only time I can fucking lock in. Oh my fuck. I know this is your thing and all, but man, if you can't... Another one breaks POV because you were in writer mode. Okay. 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 So you get good in internal stuff, don't do that scene sequel yet. What do you mean by scene sequel? like the sequence, like goal, conflict, and so on. The way that we've been writing stories for the last, like, 6 months. It's the process you're writing on the right. That's Swain's scene sequel. Yeah, but this is just a rough draft. That's why I'm like, this is supposed to be an edit of this, right? So it's just supposed to be fixing the errors in the draft. But I feel like we've just started writing an entirely new story. I'm not saying that's bad, I'm just saying this is... Because you're right, was unfixable. It was that bad? Damn. I don't know what you mean by it broke POV. Doesn't realize he's in another body. But you write like he already knows. Narrator has too much information. Okay. And it's first person too. So it's important that you are the character. It's not just responding naturally. Okay, I think I know what the problem is, Ram. Do you know what my response is? It's because my response is to freeze. So you're putting me in a situation with my own character that the only thing that I know how to do is freeze. And then you're telling me to do something. And I fucking can't because all I can do is freeze. Because that's my natural reaction. That's the biggest problem, the biggest obstacle. My natural reaction is to fucking freeze. I don't know what to do after that. I'm just like, help! 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 I don't know what to do. Fuck it. That's why the story is more interesting. Okay. Okay. I can definitely get behind that, for sure. Okay. Because now we are worried about being eaten alive. And we know that we don't have any control over our body. Whereas your other story had 0 going on at this point. Okay, yeah, I can definitely see that. Now just pretend you blind and can't move. Just gonna put it in brackets and I'm gonna put the thing on and we're gonna see what it says and where it goes. Is there nothing I can do? I can't move. I can't communicate. It's only a matter of time. I'm begging and pleading at this point. Just stop. Just stop the ritual. I gotta take a step back. These are my creations. Is this judgment? Is this some divine judgment upon me for creating such a show of my own characters? They think that I'm the Great Spirit, and if I can't hold my own, and they can hear me, and I'm start screaming and panicking and freaking out, how's that gonna affect them? I don't know. I can't help myself from thinking about them and not thinking about myself. Is that the response I should be going for then? Is like I have to stop being so selfish and expectant if this is a dream. This is my dream. I have to take command of my dream. My dad always says, when lucid dreaming, the best way to break your grip on reality is to find something with numbers on it. No, I know not used to TTS in this technique. Yeah. How's that gonna help me in a world of symbols that I can't recognize either way? Okay, so how do I introduce something that's out of my control? Because that's kind of like what I've been trying to do with this. Is like, Like, the next part is introducing something that's out of my control. That's just, like, abrupt and happens. How do I bring that in? With failure. What do you mean with failure? He remembers Dad telling him that numbers can wake him up. He does it, and it's full of shit. He fails, then something other than Carlock happens. To get to your plot point. But we've already, like... I can't open my eyes, so I can't look at anything, so we pretty much can't do this. So I don't even feel like mentioning this is a good idea. So the numbers will wake him up. Supposedly. So it's a goal we're gonna have to go through the entire story, right? He's just thinking this shit. It's the next step of the outline. Well, we're kind of way past that, because what's supposed to happen, Ram, is that the way that I'm supposed to find out that I can't control my body is through a sneeze. And it's me trying to sneeze, but I can't sneeze because I can't control my body. And, like, in my mind, that's how it should open. Is with this. But the whole point of the ritual, Ram, is that the body of the character that we're in, while going through this ritual, in order to prove that they were a worthy ruler, and that the rest of the tribe and their ancestors accept them, they can't move, they can't make a sound, or do anything during the entirety of the ritual. So if he sneezes, he breaks the ritual. So maybe we start with the sneeze and then explain after, or like that's why I'm like, the sneeze has to come in like here, like around the song. As soon as we talk about the Carlock, then it's like, oh god, and then he goes to sneeze, the whole sneeze tries to happen, and that's what I've been trying. Explain the ritual before the sneeze. Danger and worry must be set up before the attack. Okay. So if we would do this, then it was singing to me this song I recognize as the Carlock. Try to run and move my body. Yes, this doesn't work, so we'd have to get rid of that. So we just go, I know what they do during the Carlock. They're gonna cut me up and feed me to the villagers. It works? Where's the fucking undo on this? Is this undo? Where's undo? Oh, isn't Control Z? Try to run away to move my body, but I can't. Remember, you are in another body. So you are, in fact, thinking this. But what I'm saying, Ram, is that I don't... I don't want to... See, my problem is this shows that my body can't move. Maybe make it so your MC understands ancient language. So he's getting the language via osmosis. The chanting continues. Somehow the words become understandable. Somehow. But I just like the idea that he can't communicate with him. And I don't want him to have, like, I just want him to enter into the body, feel the experience, and then move on. Like, he doesn't have any of the guy's memories, and the whole point that he can't, the reason why he can't communicate with him is because the body character is supposed to think that the main character is his ancestral spirits. Blessing him by joining his body. And it's like the way that I wrote the ritual to be out is the way that I'm experiencing the ritual in this dream state. In the trope of I got pulled into my own story. Then this should be in third person omniscient. But the idea of it is it's me as a character being pulled into the story. Otherwise, how do you jump POV? I fall asleep. That's the very first part. I blink, the world fell away. The very first paragraph is literally talking about how I'm, at the moment, like, sitting at my desk, writing, and, like, developing this entire culture to make a story about it, and then I fall asleep and I wake up in that story. That's the trope. And then I'm stuck inside of this guy's body with a 2 spirit factor, where I am unable to control the body and unable to communicate, but I feel everything. And it's my experience, and I'm thinking, 13, yo, what's up? We're just trying to develop voice in writing. But as I said, my biggest problem is using that this would be better in voice chat. Most things would be, Ram. I mean, if you want to come onto the Discord and go on voice chat, I can't type everything. Yeah, if you want to hop into the Discord and hop onto the voice chat, I'm down. Because maybe, Ram, you having a more solid understanding of what the story is can push me in the right direction. Like, I feel like I should just get rid of all of this. Like, this is just all bad. Nothing much to say. True, 13. This is a real struggle. This is a real fucking struggle. But I'm the slowest fucking learner you'll ever meet. But as soon as I learn it, I master it. Yo, yo.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yup.
Yeah, so regarding the right? So you have, because your main character has all the information and we're in the Act 1, so we know the status quo is that he slept and now he's in that body of his world, right? So the thing that you need to do is like you're feeling that he wants to escape, right? And then he realizes, and then does the chant keep continuing? He thinks he's gonna get eaten, right? And he listens to the song, right? And then so the goal is that he thinks the Carlock, he knows when the Carlock song ends that he's gonna get chopped up. And so when he listens to the end of the song and he's still not chopped up yet, then he knows that something else is up, right? And also like you're making it so that like he doesn't know the language, even though he is the creator. So it doesn't make any sense that he wouldn't know the language.
The idea is that he hasn't made the language yet.
But as a writer, even if he doesn't make the language, he's able to understand it because he's the creator. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though I haven't made the language yet, I still understand the song. Like, how would he recognize it to be the Carlock if he only invented the rhythm? From a structural point of view, it makes sense that he understands everything about the world, so he can explain it in Act 1. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Right? And so you lose all this other part of the thing. And so you can still keep what we have, which is natural and good, and he's still afraid. And once the Carlock kind of song ends, he's like, oh, why am I still not chopped up? You know? Like why am I still not chopped up, right? And then you can go with the next plot point, which is the second plot point at this point. What is the plot point again? At this point, very specifically in one sentence. Don't try to remember. In Act 2, it's rising tension. That means there's another worry that's coming.
That he has to eat everything.
So is his eyes awake at this point? Is his eyes open?
His eyes don't open until after the sneeze.
So why do you just get rid of the sneeze and just have his eyes open? Because
I really like the sneeze.
Okay, so make him know that after the Call It ritual, like a fine magic powder is gonna be sprinkled on his face, so he's getting ready for it, right? And then once he gets sprinkled, he sneezes, and oh no, I'm gonna get eaten, but he doesn't get eaten, but his eyes are awake, right? And so we're still worried about getting eaten, right? And then he realizes that he's not. Is like, so let me remember what happens in the story. There's another version of the Call Out ritual where he's not eaten, where there's a secondary ritual. Do you know what I'm saying? You can invent shit to go along with your secondary plot point. And so you get your sneeze, and then you go to your secondary plot point.
So like I said, the worst thing I am is fucking transitions. I get lost.
That's the transition, right? So the transition is that he thinks that this is gonna happen, but it's not gonna. But you have to explain what he thinks is gonna happen, right? And then when he's wrong, we're glad that he's wrong. And then he has to wonder why he was wrong. And there's two versions of the Carlock ritual. You know, after all, when someone dies, there's a mourning period. I forgot about the mourning rites. So maybe there's still time to get out of this.
See, but that's again, that comes back to the idea that that's just the idea of as their final rites and stuff. It's just I feel like that's wrong. That's a wrong interpretation of what it is.
Yeah, but you don't have. I'm not saying you have to do it this way. I'm just saying that there's always a solution.
So, but what I'm saying is can I just go back and change this from final rites?
Yeah, you can go back to change it from whatever rights it is. Like,
Because
what
it's
is-
supposed to be... it's used by the Kucha as a way of separating body and mind.
Yeah, but what's the exact ritual? Like, what is the exact ritual? It's a coronation ritual, right?
Yes, and during the coronation, okay. So, I guess I'll have to explain exactly what the...
No, you don't have to explain it. You can, like, I'm saying that you have to first say what it is before you go into detail. So at that point, right, he doesn't need to, like, we don't, as a reader, don't need to know that it separates body and mind. We just need that to know that it's a coronation ritual, and then afterwards, they eat the body, right? And so when they don't eat the body, then you have a reason to go deeper into it. Okay, so he doesn't eat the body, so maybe this is another version of the Colic ritual. Maybe it's a it's a mind separating ritual, and there's a little time before they eat my body. Does that make sense? So now that you have a problem, you have something unexpected, and now your character can think about it and provide exposition. If something unexpected does not occur, you don't have a reason to explain yourself. It's funner. The story is much funner that way.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
The whole point is to have worry and tension. You want to keep that worry. Otherwise, it's just the all exposition. It's just world building, and world building isn't fun to read.
Yeah. Okay.
So, and you say it in your own words what the plan is. So what is the current state right now? Can you say that in 3 sentences? 3 sentences? Say the current. Say what you've written so far.
You mean summarize all of this?
Yeah, it's pretty easy. Go ahead. Summarize the 3 sentences what you've written so far.
A character falling into his story where a tribe is performing a succession ritual
So
in which...
try to use simple sentences, right? So, a writer falls asleep after creating a story.
Yeah, writer is working on developing a ritual for a tribe. And he falls asleep.
No, just it doesn't have to be exact. You know, this is like, he just creates a story. We don't worry about the ritual and all that stuff yet, right? It's just, he creates a story. We don't need to know the details. It's just a high level of what you've done so far, right? And so, and then the second line is, he wakes up. He doesn't really even know he's in the story. You know what I'm saying? He wakes up and he finds himself unable to move or see, but he hears a song from his story. The problem I see with you is that you're approaching it as if the writer knows exactly what's going on. As if the main character knows exactly what's going on. And that's kind of break the POV. So it's like, if I sleep and then I wake up and I can't move and I hear a strange song, I do not automatically think I'm in my story. I just think I'm hearing the song. Does that make sense?
Okay. So that's kind of where I've been with this entire thing, is like most of this just like from the perspective that I have of what would actually, like what this actually is this is how I envisioned it. Character falls asleep, character wakes up, character can't move, can't see, character has sleep paralysis, so character thinks that it's sleep paralysis. But then he hears sounds in his head that make him question whether it's actually sleep paralysis.
Why would the sounds in his head actually make him question sleep paralysis? It would make him think. It would just make it like you did it yourself, right? You were in.
Well,
the
it's because
moment.
I have sleep paralysis and I know what sleep paralysis is like.
I'm saying when we did the exercise where you were performing the character, that wasn't the first thing that you thought about. You know what I'm saying? When you were the character, the first thing you thought about was, oh shit, this is my song, right?
That's because we'd already passed it. Like, up here is the sleep paralysis. It's darkness. My eyes refuse to open. I try to move my hands, my arms, my legs, my toes. Nothing. A pressure is bearing down on me. The thoughts swirl in. Sleep paralysis. Calm down. I try to jolt myself out of it. A voice raises in my skull. It's not English. I do not understand the words. There's a reverent, almost holy nature to these words, smooth and taming. They whisked your soul into serenity. And then I say the hello. That's why I feel like all of this is like kind of fucked.
So you could just delete the sleep paralysis part and then it would be unfucked. You know? Like, you could just... It depends on whether or not you really want the sleep paralysis or not.
I just... The thing about the sleep paralysis, I feel that because I'm the character, right? The first thing I would think of is if I wake up and I can't move is, oh fuck, it's fucking sleep paralysis again.
Don't you think you would need extra sentences when you say sleep paralysis? Like, you are just saying sleep paralysis and it doesn't convey anything to the reader. Like, oh shit, this is going to be... Like, if you were performing it, right, you wouldn't just be saying sleep paralysis. You'd be like saying, is this sleep paralysis? And then you'd be testing it out. But you just accept it at face value. You know what I'm saying? Like,
because in my head I'm resigning to it. Like, it happens so many times, it's such a common occurrence that I'm just like, oh well,
so
it's like obviously sleep paralysis again.
No, I'm saying you were like that into the word. Like, this is obviously because I've been sleep paralysis so many times. But then you realize, but then when you hear the song, right, you're like, I've never heard this song in my sleep paralysis before. Why am I hearing this song? Also, didn't I just write this in my book? Like, didn't I write this ritual? Like, I wrote this song just moments ago. Like, what's happening? And then there's a realization. Then the whole bottom half of it, where you think maybe this is real. Like, shit, maybe I got kidnapped and someone took my book, right? And it's performing this ritual on me, and I'm gonna get eaten. And so this sort of like, now you can have your cake and eat it too.
Okay.
Being wrong, you're guessing, being wrong, right? You know what I'm saying? You still get to where you want, but you're just more wrong. You know what I'm saying? In the middle.
Yeah.
You're hypothesizing. You're like you're getting responses, you're getting actions, you're making guesses, and then sometimes you get evidence, and then this evidence makes you like re-hypothesize, and now you have like an extra couple hundred words, and then now you can actually end it, or like with when the song ends, because you already have like, I don't know, X amount of words. But first you write it, you can actually do anything without, like, your outline can still work. It's just you have to be more flexible.
Mm-hmm.
Like, add more shit to your story. You know?
Mm-hmm.
This gives you an excuse to explain, like, your story as well. Oh shit, maybe someone, like, fucking broke into my room and, like, kidnapped me, read my story, and fucking is performing on me. Shit, do I have any enemies? It must be Jacob. Like, I insulted his mother like 2 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? When you start thinking like logically,
It's Smokey! Damn it, he found out I fucked his mom! God damn it!
So you know how interesting that is now? Now you have a character that is like, you have a sense of the character.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah.
That's about all I can kind of say about it. That's why I was like, that's why I don't really care. Like, I don't care about the story as long as the voice is natural. The rough draft should really be about your voice, because that's the only thing that when readers come, that's where they come for.
Yeah.
The plot shit, you can always rearrange shit to make it work. I just rearranged it for you to make it work. You saw that I did it in 5 seconds, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's easier to rearrange voice. It's fucking impossible to fix broken voice.
Okay.
If your POV is bad, you cannot fix it, because your main character would know, like it just doesn't. If it doesn't sound right, no one will read it. It will sound floaty. Is my thing. Like, I hope you understand what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
There's a lot more work for you to do. I'm not sure you can finish, but that is the bare minimum. So if you really want to finish, maybe the best thing to do is like maybe just to like do what, like, take what you learned so far, rewrite it and pant it the whole way through. You know what I'm saying? Like, just take what you learned so far, rewrite it, pant it all the way through, so you can get past the deadline.
I'm like just trying to think, like, what have I learned?
What the technique is that you say the sentence, then write the sentence. Say the sentence,
Say the
then
sentence, write the sentence. Don't say and write
all
at
you
the
need to
same
know so
time.
far. Yeah, say the sentence, write the sentence. Say the sentence, write the. And then when you get stuck, right? Just fail, and then have something happen that makes you kind of think about it. So like the trick that I was using was like in order to connect your pieces together, was that he was wrong, right? Like he was thinking like you have outline A, like let's say you have a plot point A, right? And it happened, right? And then the transition would be, oh shit, I'm wrong. Maybe it's because this. You know, maybe it's because of this.
Oh, thank you
So
for the
maybe
follow,
it's because of this.
Spider.
Thank you for following Spider
Yeah,
underscore
like maybe it's
2025.
because of this.
I hope
Maybe
you are
someone
enjoying
broke
the
into my
rest of
home,
the
Danger was just
rest of
telling
the
me
week.
used to Arch Commander
abducted me,
Consummate
took
and
my
thinks
book,
he'd be a
and was
perfect
about
match
to
for us.
do the same thing I did in my story. And in my story, after the song ends, I get chopped up.
Why?
And so like
Are you
you
smoking?
explain what
Maybe.
you want.
When did
You
you
use
start
the character to
smoking?
explain what's gonna happen to you.
1989-ish.
So
Okay.
you have
Like
been
you
lying.
to
Now makes
predict the
sense.
future.
The filled
Otherwise,
ashtrays, the
how
burning
can
pine
we
scented
worry about the
hairspray.
character if we
Yes,
don't
I'll
know
say
what
it.
will
Her
happen?
3-pack
Yeah.
a day voice.
So that's the thing. So the two things that you need to do is say the sentence, remember the sentence, write the sentence. And if you get stuck, right, use the character and hang a lampshade on it. Like say and make the character, oh, maybe it's because of this, maybe because of this, and then you get past anything. Just use that for now, and the story will make a lot. It will be tighter, stronger, faster, better, stronger, less abstract.
Okay.
That's about it. Yep.
Okay.
Cool. Cool.
Welcome, Spider. Are you a writer? Are you a reader? Are you a purveyor of stories, creativity, and imagination? We are being coached by the great Ram himself on how to provoke our voice into the story. So this is what I imagine.
You have evidence. You have evidence that it works, right? Like,
Yeah.
you have as long as you have evidence that it works. Like you shouldn't listen to me. You should only listen to me if you think it works. If it doesn't, then you don't listen to anyone, not even books. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. See ya.
Alright, thanks, bro. So I would imagine it like. Okay. You know that moment between consciousness and dreams? When reality seems to bend and warp like an elastic. And also getting rid of this. So this is going to be like immediately the beginning, the start. The heavy feeling on your chest. If you could open your eyes, you'd know he was staring at you. I've always had success with the jolt motion when trying to escape. I prepared myself and began to count. I began to count, preparing myself. One, two. Okay. A voice rang out in my head. A voice rang out in my head alongside mine. We were jumping from point to point. This is where I was gonna say something, but then I was like, I'm just gonna keep... It's a sleep paralysis demon. If you've ever had sleep paralysis or you know anything about sleep paralysis, you would know exactly what I'm talking about. And if you've never had sleep paralysis... So just say it's the sleep paralysis demon? Oh, there he is again! The sleep paralysis demon sitting on my chest! Like that? I'm failing absolutely fucking miserably, Beezus. No, the first part doesn't make any sense. I don't think this is working for me. Like, I really understand. No. Like, I absolutely do not stress out. If you're getting frustrated, you only make your writing worse. If you want to take a break, just calm down and come back to it later. But I would definitely suggest giving this a shot in the future. No, see, that's the problem, Beezus, is I see the potential. I know this is amazing. I fucking can't do it. Like I said, I am the slowest learner. And then I fucking master it. I would help because I think your idea is being fragmented happens very often with your writing. And Beezus, like, that's my problem, is that's my style. That's how I write. But no one wants to fucking read that. No one wants to read goddamn Shakespeare. Nobody can fucking understand Shakespeare. So fucking don't write Shakespeare. And that's what I've been spending the last 6 months trying to fucking do, and I just can't escape it! And that's literally what my goal is. My goal is to get away from this. To be able to actually just fucking say it. Had success teaching this technique to others. Yeah, Ram, you've never had me as a student. I'm the worst fucking... For anything. I'm the worst fucking student. Well, I mean, it works. I see the potential. I just, like... Guys! What's up, Callie? We should, like... I mean, I don't care about word count. Like, the only problem I have Talks read 5,000 pages of Shakespeare. Oh god. Every other word would be more than 4 syllables and I wouldn't be able to pronounce it. I'm too basic. Oh my god. And the biggest problem is, guys, we have 5 days. We have 5 days to write this story. That's why it's like, I'd rather... I think part of the problem is that he doesn't think his conversational tone is okay for writing. Ram, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. 100%. I'm like, this is how a writer writes. These are how sentences are structured. This is what a book is. Yes. He will transform after 5,000 pages of Shakespeare. Yeah, into a fucking prune. Oh, God. I do weekly table reads of professional scripts. Nice. It's like, I'm trying to set up so I act badly, but I repeatedly do it. Hey, I did that and I'm not a prune. No, Callie, you're amazing. But I don't know if I'd be able to survive that. You're more intelligent and creative and just all around, like, you know, like, together, right? I'm just a... So it's good to go to a screenwriting club and start acting. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have those options. My options are limited to what I can do here. I literally... I can't drive, and I live in a place that literally... Yeah. So it'd have to be, like, on the internet. Because I don't have, like... I live in, like, literally a town of, like, 4,000 people. Hook me up, brother. Because there's what I want, and there's what I should do. I want to build this great grand tapestry of mystery, and then smack it, and it reveals everything, and everyone's like, oh! You know? But you have to be able to keep people reading to get to the end, to get to that point.
The acting betrays you because it belongs to me.
Ooh, Callie, damn, you're hurting my feelings. You're hurting my feelings. Oh. But yeah. So guys, this is a terrible intro. Like, rate this intro, because this intro to me is like peak. But I have terrible taste. I'm like, it tells you that I'm asleep and I'm having a dream. It asks you the question of whether you've been there before. Then it immediately presents, oh, I'm having sleep paralysis. My solution to the sleep paralysis, and then me enacting that solution. Really? You know that moment between conscious and dreams when reality seems to bend and warp like an elastic? Your problem may be a basic idea formation. What do you mean by that, Ram? Like, to me, this is the character hypothesizing subject, verb, object. Oh, like sentence structure? Yeah, see, I don't have any grasp over the English language at all. Don't do hypothesizing? I thought we were just talking about doing hypothesizing. No, I'm saying the character is doing hypothesizing. The character is like, oh, I was dreaming, now I'm waking up. Oh, well, fuck, I'm in the middle of sleep paralysis. Oh, that's not what's going on, because there's another voice in my head. So this character is, like, this character isn't hypothesizing, then this character is just dictating what it believes reality is. So this character is dictating reality through their own eyes and their own experience to convey this idea that they're in the middle of sleep paralysis. Screw the rules, man. Be like object, subject, verb. The clothes make the man. No clothes. The clothes man the make. Clothes the man the make. Just get it started off with something simple that connects. You know, the moment between consciousness and sleeping where you can feel your limbs but can't seem to control them. Well, that's where I'm at right now. The crushing weight of the sleep paralysis demon was currently pressing down on my chest, but usually a few seconds of struggling later would eventually lead me to regaining the strength to push it off. But this time, it's not very clean, but it helps a lot. That's the idea I'm going for, Beezus. But I say that is this in my own voice. Like, this is how I would say it, right? So it's like, that is my voice. So that's the difference, is my voice isn't clear enough. I need to clear up my voice. The problem is you're having is 1, 2, but it leads into nothing. You said it was jerking, then lead into trying to open your eyes, because he doesn't introduce a new demon into it. I don't... Yeah, I'm confused, Ram. You're confusing me, bro. I think I've lost the plot here, guys. Personally, wouldn't do it in the middle of a sentence. The 1, 2 is in, like, I'm preparing myself, like, okay, on 3, I'm gonna do the jolt move. 1, 2, 3. But on 2... I hear the voice in my head, and I stop, and I'm like, wait, what? Why do I hear a voice? Who's there? Because this is what I was trying to say. 1, yes! Because this is the first time I voice dialogue in my head, right? The whole point of me preparing myself and saying 1, 2 is to get dialogue and voice in my head, and as soon as that dialogue and voice is heard, the person's body that I'm in all of a sudden realizes that I'm there. And they react, and they're like, Oh, hey, it's the Great Spirit!
You
The
gotta turn
Great
into Yoda
Spirit
and
has
Dr.
come
Seuss
to
it. Make
enter
your
my
reader grab a
body,
pillow and peruse
so...
it, sit them on a sofa and seduce
Right?
it.
The provoke is that you don't write what you say to us. The problem is that you don't say what... don't say this is the writing. You don't say this is the right. This is in the writing. You gotta turn into Yoda and Dr. Seuss. Make it your reader grab and cola and pursue it. Sit them on a sofa and seduce it. True, Callie. This is why I'm like, I shouldn't even be a writer, guys. I should just be a creative thinker. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing when it comes to writing. I can just come up with ideas. So do you guys think the idea of preparing myself, initiating dialogue, and then having that dialogue cut off by the being of the body that I'm inside of is a good idea? And facilitates the transition to me being like, oh, holy shit, this isn't sleep paralysis, this is something else. Because I think maybe my biggest problem is just asking for feedback. And not just doing what... But I think my biggest problem is because the reader doesn't have my mind, they're not going to pick it up. And the biggest problem I have is that I'm just... I have sleep paralysis. It feels like a demon sits on my chest. Normally I jolt awake. Here I go. When I hit 3, I will jerk myself awake. 1, 2... And the problem with that, Ram, is I feel like that's not in my voice. I don't feel like that's the way that I would say it. And I think that's the biggest problem. My sleep paralysis goes in the form of something holding my arm down. It's the sleekest form of it. So instead of starting with like these moments between consciousness and dreams, with this random esoteric, like, smash head against table. Smash head against table. This is where, like, I feel like I have it formed in my head, and then I say it out loud, and it disappears from my head. So I just form it in my head, and then type it out, imagining as if I had said it. Because is it working? Is he Yoda Dr. Seussing it? Feels as though a demon is sitting on my chest. Plans for this guy, though. He can never stand my sudden jolt. You revert to your old self a lot? I don't know what that means, Ram. I revert to my old self? That's the best I got, I think, guys. Metamorphosis. True, Callie. I must create the cocoon first, though, right? Means you stop performing when you wrote. He can never withstand my sudden jolt. So everything else is good, but then just all of a sudden I just swapped out of it. So I could say I have plans for this guy, and then I could just count to 3. You think like a writer. Fuck me! The plan is to jolt. To make a sudden movement. Like that? I can't, Ram! I have no reference! Because every time I think I get it, you tell me I'm wrong, and I'm like, fuck. Well, that didn't work. Or maybe perform it, and if it sounds off, I don't know what what off is, and I don't know what you mean by you don't just perform it. This is so bad. Believe that my issue is I'm always acting, the spotlight never leaves me, and as such the skull never leaves my hand, and I am in a forever state of decay. See, Callie? Horatio, Horatio. I feel like it's broken. Did I do good? Did I do good, guys? Did I do good? Fuck! And then like 2 weeks later, you'll be able to do one-handed push-ups. What if you did some Spider-Man push-ups? Damn, Callie, no way. This is excellent. Yup. I don't know. I can't tell the difference. Okay. Let's try again. Let's do one more. Guys, let's do one more, and then Kelly, I want to read one of your chapters, okay? We're going to call it after this. Difference is not in what you perceive, it is in how you feel. True, Callie. Wait. I think I have a good, hold on. I need to envision this. Okay. And I wanted to somehow end that paragraph off on kind of like the cliffhanger of what's the car lock. And despite, I'm gonna go with the thing, Ram. Despite knowing that it's not English that they're saying, I understand it. And at first, I'm just like, oh, the demon's trying to talk to me. And then it's like, oh, no, that's actually someone trying to talk to me. But then I was like, I fucking went back to the stupid thing where I'm like, strange words classed in my mind with meaning. Well, if I would hear a demon speak, that sounds about right. No, it's like, remove all prepositional phrases from your usage for 3 months. Can I just leave it like that? Because it's like, obviously this is telling you that what I'm hearing is not this. But this is what the meaning is being transferred to. Like, even if it's like not in English, I can still understand it. And then being saying like, still sounded like it was being said backwards. Something like that. You just got to develop an ear for bad dialogue, just performing right. Practice makes perfect, and eventually you'll hear it. Yeah. But hey, I think we had some really... Guys, I think we had a lot of progress today compared to, like, before. You know, there are some things that, like, are leaps in progress, like fucking leveling up, and I feel like we just leveled something up. And I think the last time we leveled something up was learning this structure for our stories. Yes, I'm reading. If you're gonna stick around, Callie, I will read one of your stories, or one of your chapters. Wait, what the fuck? Smokey? Did anyone see this? He just spammed the picture over and over in the general chat. This is what I mean by Smokey's fucking amazing. I have a song? Okay, Callie, what's the song? I said fucking, when did Smokey post that? 2 hours ago. You must perform it in the tune of Animal Flow by Ren. I have no idea what the fuck that is, Callie. I can't sing at all. So I'm distracted by sucking dicks. Is this it, Callie? Instead of chasing my dreams, I'm chased down by a nightmare. Down flights of stairs, 1,000 hooves stomp with fangs that bite. And if that makes no sense to you, let go of your leash and be mine. And it might. Logic is a leash that leads you towards a setting sun, but every night you dare to close your eyes and think your betting's done. You play a risky game of nightmare wake and never let you run. See every day imaginations loose, life's no longer a puzzle. And the
regret having you sing it.
nightmare on your tail is placed in chains and strapped into a muzzle. Because I do not think I only wander and roam. I've never lost in light and fence with a nightmare in my home. But constantly I think I'm crazy, I think I'm lazy, think I'm lost my mind. When constantly I do the work of 3 and almost all the world except myself is kind to me. I have a horse, but I'm unstable. I have a son, but I'm not so bright.
My music career has ended.
When will I realize that who I am is not what I own, but what I do in spite? In spite of instability, in spite of all this darkness, in spite of the fact I know nothing except my mind's not harmless. Yeah, what'd you guys think? Definitely could have been performed better by TTS.
I can't do this anymore. Steps on a Lego.
I told you guys I can't fucking sing. Don't make me sing. I'm sure that's the last time you'll ever make me sing, Callie. Reposting that so that it's easier to find.
I regret everything.
Mistakes were made, Callie. Mistakes were made. Oh my god, I don't remember any of this. I think we're on chapter 7? Yeah, we're definitely on chapter 7. This is Callie's. I guess I could have just gone here.